Be prepared for highly offensive language and sexual themes. Tonight,
Good luck, girls.
the survival task continues.
What are you meant to be?
A cat?
And Andrews had enough of Anne.
Sorry, Anne. Didn't think you'd seen us.
Your mother and your grandmother almost certainly did.
She can't be throwing around comments like that, thinking they ain't going to impact on anything.
She's probably not even thinking about it.
Because she's a...
Andrew, it's not going to look good calling an old lady a C-word in any circumstance.
Who says that?
They don't. That's the thing. You just don't do it. You don't do it.
Quite frankly, if she hasn't got anything nice to say, she should shut her trap.
For the second day, our boy squad and girl squad are living on survival rations. Last night, Genuine became the 5th housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother house. Ashley is quizzing Anne on post-war food rations.
Wasn't tea and coffee part of rations or not?
Everything was rationed. Sweets were the last thing to come off ration in about 51 or 52.
Wow, it took that long. I didn't realise it was...
I remember sweet rationing ending because my family's gardener, a dear old man, he put me on his bicycle, on his saddle, and he pedalled me along to the sweet shop and bought me sweets, and they were the first sweets I'd ever had.
That's such a nice memory.
It's a lovely memory.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how I remember, and it's the only reason I remember the end of sweet rationing. I don't remember when the other stuff came off. Doesn't mean a thing to me.
Bed buddy Shane J and Andrew are in the smoking area.
Oh, snuggle buddies.
Except you don't snuggle.
Not in bed, no.
No.
Not in bed. That, for me, that's crossing a boundary.
Johnny is discussing life post-Genuine.
Last night, well, there was obviously some people upset. Ashley was upset. She's always going to be upset if G left. But I think Andrew's very close with all the girls, and if he's giving her comfort because G's left, he could be like a very sort of good friend to her in this time when, you know, until she gets out. But I don't think Andrew's going to try and crack on with her. I think he'd be mad if he did, not for any other reason than, you know, he'll just kind of come off like a bit of a douchebag.
How you feeling this morning, chick?
I feel good.
Good.
It's not like I'm the type of person that can't function without someone else, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're a strong, independent woman.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Course.
And it's not even that long.
No, it's 10 days.
And it's not like I'm not with people, like I'm with people that I really like and now I just hang out with them.
Yeah, we've got her back.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. And listen, if you need a one-to-one little chat or you want to cry and you want to cuddle or something, let me know. I'm always here. I'll find someone for you, OK?
Thank you.
Cleaning.
Shane J has been meditating for 14 minutes. With nominations looming, Jess and Malika are seeking inspiration.
It's like weird we have to decide literally again.
I know, so I'm starting again from scratch.
So I've got 4 in my head,
Have you?
but no actual
Reasons,
explanations.
No.
We did yesterday.
We're watching TV.
We're watching TV.
We're trying to prepare ourselves for the inevitable
For when we win.
nominations.
Yeah.
I've got a pair of black trousers up that aren't mine.
No matter how much I look at this, it doesn't really help me. It just makes me...
It doesn't, but it's like I do need to look at people's faces.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be crazy if the four of us were like 4 of the last people standing?
Yeah, I hope so.
Wouldn't it be crazy?
That would be insane.
Insane.
It would be a madness.
Oh, could we be that lucky?
Housemates are playing a sophisticated game.
I used to do one which was you had to use a film title that best described your sex life.
OK, mine would be Frozen.
Yes.
Gone in 60 seconds. I'm joking.
Mine would be Lord of the Ring.
OK.
Deep Impact.
Titanic. Because it goes down full of semen.
Describe your experience in the Big Brother house with a film title.
How to lose a guy in 10. That's funny.
Shane J has broken his meditative state to talk to Big Brother.
Helps me clear my mind when my mind starts thinking too much about one thing. I find sitting down and meditating helps to reset me.
What have you had to clear your mind about?
I'd be lying if I didn't say, like, my little brain was racing about Andrew and just thinking about, like, our relationship dynamic. And one's mind can run away from oneself if one doesn't take a few deep breaths every now and then. I'm not pretending that I have completely neutral feelings towards Andrew, like he's handsome and he's lovely and I'm like, but like obviously like I'm attracted to men and he's attracted to women, and so like there's that sort of one-way street. But I have spent much of my 20s being in unrequited relationships with straight male friends, and I know that that's not healthy for me or for them. And so like with Andrew, what I'm really focusing on is valuing the friendship rather than doing what I might have done in my 20s, which would be like running off down the path of possibility.
Coming up, it's who dares wins in the battle for power.
There's a snake.
Just look up. No.
Oh, Shane, look up.
Look up.
Big Brother has called squad leaders Anne and Wayne to the diary room.
Do you have faith in your men's squad?
Of course I do. I have much faith in my boys.
Got to want to win, as I keep saying to them.
I have always run my own dance shows, but who knows, might be dreadful at leading an army into war, I tell you that now.
The House of Commons has been good survival skills for this house. You never expect other people to do the expected.
Hum, 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 bum, bum, bum.
You have to put up with some very bad and very rowdy behaviour.
We can only do our best, and the best is better than the rest.
Here we are, living to fight another day, living to motivate another team, living to win another task, or lose it.
This is Big Brother. Would all housemates gather around the sofas in the living area, standing in their squads?
For their next test of survival, the boys squad and the girls squad have to start a fire in the rain.
Remember our motto, we're the best, and we're going to be brilliant at this test.
What happened yesterday?
The next badge up for grabs is your fire building badge.
Ooh, this is really unfair because we're doing things that the Boy Scouts would normally do. You guys would have had experience of this, but at Brownies, you wouldn't build a raft or you wouldn't build a fire.
If they had a sewing task, then we didn't do that. And
I didn't sew either, so thanks for the stereotype.
Yeah.
Representing the women are Malika, Jess and Amanda.
Yes, Mum.
For the men, Andrew, Shane J and Daniel.
Thank you, sir. I will not let you down.
Okay.
This is Big Brother. Shortly, the 6 chosen housemates will enter the wilderness to complete their fire challenge. The storeroom is now open for housemates to collect camouflage paint and thermals.
Oh, man.
Good luck, girls. Good luck.
Girls, do you want a little understanding of possibly how to do it? You might have a flint, or like a piece of steel and flint, which you spark off of onto the woolliest bit of, or driest bit of hay or fluff or like that, right? Yeah, to use spark to.
Chanel's telling the girls how to start a fire.
What is he doing?
Stop talking
You gotta help the girls, man.
Stop talking right now.
All right, I'm out.
He's still talking.
Where's the makeup?
Yeah.
What colour's that?
3.
Oh, cool.
The first time I've looked all right.
Who's doing it from your team?
Malika, Jess and Amanda.
You look good, Jess.
All I can see is my nose. I've highlighted it.
Anne's looking at her in shock horror.
And I've got to win.
Yeah, as long as you do.
Wait till you see Amanda, Anne.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are you meant to be, Andrew?
A cat?
Arf! Arf! Ruff! Ruff! Ruff!
Hey,
Run,
listen.
Andrew!
Dogs chase cats.
That's all right, bring it.
The first squad to light a fire large enough to toast a marshmallow will win this part of the task.
Whoa!
Stop that.
This is wet for a start, so let's try and wonderful.
We need to start constructing a little pyramid.
Cool.
You know, a little pyramid out of that, right?
Okay.
So we need to put that in the middle.
Should we move this over a little bit more so the water stops going into it?
Ah, the faceplate was a bad idea.
I know, mate.
Man, your finger.
Is it, do you think it's worth trying with the...
There's no... We've only got the straw, haven't we?
Here.
Right, get me some sawdust and some of this.
Yeah.
In this sawdust.
Keep trying. We can say the water was dripping in on us, but...
That's it. Right. Shall I blow? Shall I blow a little bit?
Yeah. Come on, you bastard. Oh, shh. Damn water.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, get the marshmallow.
They've done it. They've already got their fire. It's already up. They've done it. No,
No, not too much. There we go.
I can't remember. Well, I think it's a bit late now. They've lit their thing. You never know, it might rain on. This is Boulder Dash.
Keep it going, guys. Come on.
Oh, God.
Look, the marshmallow's completely
There we go.
melted.
Right, we've done it.
This is Big Brother. Congratulations, Boy Squad. Woo! You were the first to build a fire sufficient enough to toast a marshmallow and have therefore won.
Well done, ladies.
Well, we didn't
Good
win
job,
us that way.
You win it quick, eh?
The boys' hot victory brings the overall score to 1-1.
Good job.
Good job, boys.
Ashley isn't just surviving, she's thriving.
How is it, Ashley? All right?
I just mixed a bit of the tomato and sardine and mash, and it's really nice.
Is it?
Yeah, I would just, I would eat this anyway. I know, like, you're not a massive sardine fan, but just taste the combination.
Do you want me to get a fork?
Because it's not that fishy.
A few girls have said that before.
Gross.
I ain't horrendous.
Hi, Big Brother. Can you please call the doctor?
What's wrong, Jess?
I have malnourishment. Can I ask how much longer this will go on for? I can't even stand up anymore. Help.
J is confiding in Amanda about Anne.
I feel like Anne thinks that people should... in a conversation we had, I said I'm concerned that, you know, your views are telling young men and women out there that they should be ashamed of their bodies, and she's like, and that they would cover up a little bit more. Well, I hope so. And for me, I guess that was the crux, where it's not that I think everybody should, you know, wander around naked or anything, but like, I think that, you know, Jess felt uncomfortable wearing a dress that showed her cleavage in front of Anne, because now Jess is not being who she is in front of Anne because she's...
Oh, she is. She comes into us every night and has the most wonderful conversations with Anne.
Yeah.
Little Jess is a prime example to me of somebody who's got a very special spirit. I think it's quite good for her to have that side of things, as well as the side of things that little Jess will suddenly be rushed out there and stuck on the front of a magazine with everything out, whereas her spirit and her mind is kind of better than that. And a bit of Anne rubbing off onto Jess.
Yeah.
So there's a mixture, I think.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it does teach. Everything changes on the instant here. 1 minute somebody's down, next minute somebody's up, somebody's been nominated,
Someone's
somebody
evicted.
did it, somebody's evicted, your best friend's gone. You think, but that is a bit like life, actually. You just don't get it in such an intense dollop as in here.
Are you expired?
Oh no. She's gone.
If she didn't, that was good.
That was good. Hello? Give her mouth to mouth, quick.
No. You got sardines.
That was...
Can you do me a funeral, please?
Yeah, I would like the fact. We'll do an old school Viking.
No, I want to be buried.
No, you're getting burned. We can't afford your coffin.
Bastard.
We're living off rations here, and you want a coffin?
Let's take it in turns, saying a few words. Okay, you ready?
Here lies Jess.
Here lies Jess. She liked dinosaurs. And she did this with her hands.
A lot.
A lot. We will probably forget Jess after this show, but we hope you don't.
Right, let's set the fire, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, you big heavy man.
We're covering it with soil.
Oh.
You're
no,
squashed.
leave
She's
him
alive!
dead.
Uh-oh.
Jess, you okay?
This can't go on anymore, surely not.
You can.
You can do it, Jess.
Jess, we love you. Don't go. Hold on.
With the men and women tied on one task apiece, it all comes down to this. The stakes could not be higher. The men and the women have won one task each.
Oh my God. That's shite.
Jess, action woman in Piazzi, will take on Shane in the Zone Lynch in the ultimate test of survival. They have to forage some stuff, and exactly like real SAS killers in the field, they'll have to crack impenetrable codes to work out what they're looking for.
This is Big Brother. Your clue is this. Cuckoos, thrushes, blue tits too, born in this shell before they flew.
An egg.
Egg.
Go on, Shane.
He's got it.
Congratulations, Shane L. You have found the eggshell and have won a badge.
Go on, Shane.
Did you know you was looking for an egg?
I don't nest on an egg.
So smart.
Can't hold that one.
I'm so stupid sometimes.
This is Big Brother. Your clue is this. Alice ate me to grow humongous. I might look pretty, but I'm a fungus.
Say what?
Oh, go on. Ah, good girl.
My feet are drenched. My foot is filled with pond water.
Congratulations, Jess. You have found the toaster and have won a badge.
Shane L and Jess have found one item each, and Big Brother has one more clue.
This is Big Brother. Your clue is this.
Jess is trying to find what it is.
Before she gets it.
Yeah, you can see that.
Looking about.
Yeah, for things.
Very wise.
A colourful fruit that can be delicious, but sometimes poisonous, so be suspicious.
Come on, son.
Come on, Jess.
It's on a tree, in a tree.
Speed it up. Come on.
Why are they going in the bush?
Come on, Jess.
See Shane. Where's Shane? What's he doing?
He's right near it. She's right
Look
there.
up, Jess.
It's
Jess,
above her.
look up. Jess, look up.
Because there's the snake.
Jess, look up. Up. Jess, look up.
Poor Jess.
Yes! No!
Come on,
Where is he?
Shane-o.
Shane's gone. I think he's lost. Oh, Shane, look up.
Look up. Look up.
Look up.
Come on, Jess!
Well done.
It's berries.
Congratulations, Jess. You have found the berries and have won a badge.
Good girl.
Well done.
Jess is victorious and has won overall power in the house for the girls. Coming up, nominations rock the house.
What's probably more upsetting is not the fact that he was nominated, the fact that he was nominated so many times.
Be prepared for offensive language and sexual themes.
I feel like this we're in the firing squad.
This isn't happening.
It very much is.
Over the past 2 days, the boys' squad and the girls' squad have been competing to win the power of the house.
This is Big Brother. Congratulations, women. You now have the power of the house and are the only housemates able to nominate. You will use this power right now.
Here we go.
Knew that was coming.
Only the women can nominate, but all housemates can be nominated.
I fucking hate this game.
This is Big Brother. Anne, you should now give the name of your first nomination and your reason for this nomination.
I regret very much, because I like him, that I nominate Shane J, because I felt that the lewd display of behaviour here the other night brought the entire house into disrepute.
Why are we stuck together?
It was a position that is normally adopted for a sexual purpose.
The term scissor sister might be of service.
Sorry, but there you go.
Thank you, Anne.
Again, with deep regret, because I like him very, very much, and he's been very kind, it's Andrew, who was the second half of the esteemed theatrical performance.
Sorry, Anne. Didn't think you'd seen us.
Your mother and your grandmother almost certainly did.
Ooh. Would you like some burn cream?
There he is. Are you Andrew?
Nope, but I'll take it. Hoorah!
Too bad.
Well done. Thanks, Anne. Well done, Anne.
Spirit. You just secured next week as well, then, haven't you?
Next to nominate is Amanda.
Daniel, I'm nominating you because when I see Daniel looking really depressed and down, it affects me because I think, have we done something, or is he feeling nervous about going out there? But I do think that you've got to not have frailties and be sensitive, particularly if you're going to be a stand-up comic.
Yeah, thank you, Amanda. It's okay.
I hate this bloody place. So sorry.
You've been nothing but supportive, Amanda, so...
Shut up, fuck off. God almighty, you really got to dig, haven't you?
And it's never you ladies, I just get anxious and I miss home, that's all.
This is Big Brother. Amanda, you should now give the name of your second nomination and your reason for this nomination.
I can hardly believe that I'm saying it, because it's Shane J. The reason being, a slight conversation today, and I thought that you thought that Anne was trying to be in charge of things, and I said, you don't know her. You don't know the Anne that I know, the one that goes giggly with biscuits, you know, and go, what, till she hides under the bedclothes. So I just felt that you didn't really like her, so therefore I thought, well, I'll just protect Anne. And although we don't agree on all sorts of things...
Don't go on too long.
Sorry.
That's the one. You got it.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. I love you.
You're looking good there, baby.
Now who's got more badges?
Next to nominate is Ashley.
Well, now I feel like such an idiot because I regretfully nominate my good friend Shane J because you asked me a variety of questions regarding G's departure last night, and I wondered if you were asking because you cared about my feelings or you just like to know what is going on for yourself. I'm so sorry.
Right.
I did not expect that.
Love you.
My second nomination, and again, it is with deep regret as they are one of my closest friends in the house, is Andrew. And it is because today in the kitchen, whilst making sardine cakes, I said to Andrew, try it, it's not that fishy. And Andrew made a derogatory comment back about the female genitalia, which I deem inappropriate. I find any sentence with fish and vagina in the same sentence to be derogatory, and I took offence.
I apologise, but neither was fish or vagina said in it. I just said that's what she said. I've had a few that have said that to me, that's what I said. But sorry. Such a prudish house, this, by the way. Jeez. Just got to put it out there. I wear this one with pride. Thank you. Yeah.
Done. Over.
Next to nominate is Jess.
My first nomination is Johnny Mitchell, simply because I really enjoy his conversation, but lately I feel like I'm annoying him and he doesn't want to talk to me as much, and maybe that could be deemed as a bit standoffish.
Fair enough.
Sorry, Johnny Mitchell.
One badge.
My second nomination is Andrew. When somebody releases gases from their anus in the area of the house that was not designated so that we know to avoid the area for the time being, Andrew didn't abide by that general rule of respect. It was very uncomfortable and hurt my insides.
Hurt mine too.
Great.
And I gave a good, valid reason.
Yeah, you sure did.
Very good. Pull my finger. I'm just kidding. It's just encouragement though, right?
The final housemate to nominate is Malika.
My first nomination is Johnny. I am nominating Johnny because I believe he's playing it safe. I think the fact that over the last couple tasks that this is the first badge that he's received, he might want to spend a little less time outside smoking, a little bit more time with his team.
He smokes more than I do.
Let me line it correctly.
You got it?
Yeah. My second nomination is Andrew.
Yes!
I'm nominating Andrew because I feel like there's a time and a place to play. And yesterday I thought you were being a little insensitive and it might have gone a little too far when Ashley was still upset about G leaving.
I don't recall that, but apologies.
No, I know you didn't mean it, but
I don't recall it. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I guess I'm just being protective over her.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
You bad up.
As a result of face-to-face nominations, the housemates up for eviction are Andrew, Daniel, Johnny and Shane J.
You know they could have nominated each other, right?
Ashley and Jess are reflecting on the nominations.
I feel like there's going to be a massive divide now with the girls and the boys.
Really?
We're going to end up upsetting people, and I think I'm just going to have to deal with that. I hate doing it, but now it's got to that stage. Hi, Wayne.
Hi there.
I'm sorry, I mean, I just can't take it. If someone nominates me for whatever be the reason, it has to be that way.
Yeah,
like, that is the game we all signed up to play.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be like, I think for Andrew, what's probably more upsetting is not the fact that he was nominated, the fact that he was nominated so many
Is he
times.
upset?
Like, he's uncomfortable.
Oh, I think he's very uncomfortable.
He's very uncomfortable, naturally,
because we don't dislike him, and
No.
he's probably thinking, whoa.
Nominations veteran Daniel has some advice for newbie Shane J.
It's a bit daunting because I'm up against you and Andrew, and you've blatantly been a big part of the show, but you've got to think of your expectations as well. You could have been out first, do you know what I mean, or whatever. So as long as you've exceeded your personal expectations, hold your head high.
Yeah.
I've already been saved once, so I'm like, that was all I needed. If I don't get, if I go out, I can at least feel like, oh, they kept me in once,
Yeah.
So I'm up for it. But if you do start to feel anxious about it, that's completely fine.
Yeah.
But it helps talking.
Yeah.
Because I spent a lot of time running around in my head, and you could see me going insane as soon as someone like yourself would sit down. So if you want to talk about your headspace or whatever, feel free, man.
Cheers.
Because I'm going,
You've been there.
Yeah.
Three times.
And this is probably the only thing I could advise you on in life. So, fuck it, I'm up for it.
Cheers.
You're all right, mate.
Thank you.
Good. Now let's get fucking pissed.
Hey!
Let's see how happy Andrew is with the nominations.
A little bit annoyed at some comments that were said, but it's all gravy. I'm still here, I'm still standing, and I'm just upset by the fact that, well, one of the reasons I'm upset is because Dan, Shane and Johnny are all up for eviction, and if one or two of us go, it ain't gonna look the same. So, yeah.
You mentioned you're annoyed at some comments that were made. Can you let Big Brother know what they were?
Yeah, I mean, when Anne was giving me the reasons of why she's nominating me, I understand her reasons. They were that Shane J and I were performing what can only be described in Anne's words as a lewd sex act. And then, I was having a bit of banter with Anne, and she mentioned the fact that my mum and grandma are watching, insinuating in my head that she thinks I should be ashamed of some of the things I've said. And I think it was completely out of order that Anne said that. And quite frankly, I think she needs to eat her words. Once again, Anne has shown her true colours, and them colours are not nice colours. And it just highlights the fact of why she's been up for her eviction most of the times. Too long have I treated Anne as if she's righteous, treated Anne as if she's got these amazing morals. She hasn't. Anne is a woman who, if we agreed with her beliefs, we would be going backwards in time. She doesn't agree with gay marriage. She doesn't agree with the woman's right to choose whether she has abortion or not. Now, when you take that into account, you go, she's an evil person in some ways. So for me, my relationship with Anne Widdecombe's over with in some ways. So ultimately, it's a bit shit.
Coming up, Andrew's crossed the line with the lads.
Who the fuck says that?
They don't. That's the thing. You just don't do it. You don't do it.
Be prepared for highly offensive language throughout.
have a little bit too much every time. Oh, I'll be giving it all up for a little bit tonight.
Anne is giving her feedback on tonight's nominations.
I'm amazed. I mean, I was up for nomination last time, up for nomination the time before. What's happened? Don't they dislike me anymore? I am delighted not to be up for nomination, but very, very, very ultra surprised.
Was it an easy decision to make your nominations?
This time it was a very easy decision. It hasn't always been. But I feel that both Andrew and Shane are getting wilder and wilder in their behaviour. Their sexual innuendo is rife, but what I thought they both needed was a good, loud shot across their bows to warn them that they were straying into dangerous waters.
Andrew is feeling put upon and potty-mouthed.
I didn't get a letter last night to say, your mum and dad are proud of you, right? And if I had got that letter last night, and Anne would have said that comment, it'd have been water off a duck's back. My mum means more to me than anyone in this world. Any girl I've been with, any girl I will be with, right? Now, I'm going to tell her, and I'm going to tell her straight. I'm not going to mince my words, but I'm not going to be angry about it. But she needs to know, because she can't be throwing out comments like that and not getting a response. Where I'm from, if you brought someone's family into it, you'd wake up in a fucking ambulance, right? That's not me saying I'd do that to someone, but that's what gets done. She can't be throwing around comments like that, thinking they ain't going to impact on anything. For me, we've got 1 week after Friday. I ain't going to be sitting around, yes sir, no sir, 3 bags fucking full to her.
But then you shouldn't do that on account of anyone.
Well, we do though, don't we? We all do it.
But it's not because of Anne, it's because of it.
It's an age thing.
I respect my elders. Yeah. But anyway,
I've held it all in.
Handle it how you want to handle it.
Yeah, handle how you want to handle, but I just, my advice is just don't do your own character a disservice because of someone else.
She's probably not even thinking about it. She's probably not even thinking about it now because it's just how she is, you know.
She's a cunt.
She says...
Andrew.
It's an old lady.
Sorry, she's a cunt who's an old lady. There we go.
Calm yourself down, man. Nah, because you've got to be careful. Don't say anything stupid. So pull you up on
I think that ship may have sailed.
He's saying, and he's not that person, he's kind. Wow.
I ain't never going to see Anne again after this, quite frankly. I wouldn't really want to.
Listen, I think the bottom line is we all have an invested interest in you and we want you to be all right, and you know that. You know that, right?
So you nominated Shane and Daniel.
But
Danny was upset tonight.
Yeah, but, you know, Andrew's been so kind to me.
And to me.
Very kind. And I didn't want to... I couldn't think of a reason to do Johnny. I couldn't think of one. You know.
I mean, Shane and Andrew just gave me the reason. And I just wanted to say to them, you've gone too far.
He blew off a lot of steam out there, which is good.
What I don't want him to do is make himself look like that kind of bad person.
No, yeah. He's sounded off a little bit, but I think he's calmed down.
Because, you know, regardless, it's not going to look good calling an old lady a C-word in any circumstance. Whether an old lady is a witch of a person or whether she's the nicest person, it's not going to look good. I was always very respectful of my nan, and whether she was right or wrong, I would just shut my mouth. Yeah. I would never argue with my elders.
Like, as much as I want to, like, be a team and have his back and all that sort of stuff, I realised, ultimately, this is his game, his life, his whatever.
Boss. Yeah.
There's only so much anyone else can do.
I hate to say it, but I thought fucking Andrew was fucking a bit out of order then, mate. I wouldn't say nothing in front of Anne, I wouldn't say in front of me fucking grandma, it's as simple as that.
When I look at Anne, I see my nan, I thought, and if my nan saw some of the shit that's gone on here, she'd be pissed off as well.
Yeah.
And that's what reins me in.
I wanted to say to him, have some respect, but then I don't want to get into an argument with him.
And that's it, because you won't win. The fact is, if we're in the bedroom and it's all the people that you know are going to respond all right to it, do it. If you're in a living area where you know that someone like Anne Whittingham who gets personally offended by shit like that is going to
then just don't do it.
Then just don't fucking do it. I'll tell you what, mate, it's just one of them things, because Anne is in there right now. You think that she's sitting there going, can you believe that, Andrew? She don't give a fuck, mate. It's done in 10 minutes.
She was just
if you were out here and you were sitting there thinking like, no, I can't believe she did that. You're letting her win. You're letting a fucking woman who doesn't give two shits about the situation beat you.
Who the fuck says that?
They don't. That's the thing. You just don't do it. You don't do it.
As a lady, can you imagine saying that to her face? How offended she'd be, like how crushed she'd be. That'd be fucking devastating, mate. You just wouldn't do it.
Can we have our one-on-one couples moment in the storeroom?
Yeah?
Nothing really.
Okay.
What are they going in?
There's a camera in the storeroom. We can't do anything.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, honestly, I'm feeling fine. It pissed me off. That's all I'm going to say. It pissed me off. Because she hasn't got a right. When should she earn the right?
Is it the mum and grandma thing?
Yeah, that's it. And she hasn't got a right to dictate what she thinks my parents are thinking, what my grandma's thinking, you know? My grandma's a lot wiser and older than she is, and quite frankly, she can stick it up her arse. But she needs to keep her opinions to herself because her opinions are hurting people's feelings. Her opinions are making people feel somewhat sensitive, somewhat worried, like in my sense. And quite frankly, if she hasn't got anything nice to say, she should shut her fucking trap. All right? She should. If you ain't got anything nice to say, don't say fucking anything. That's what she needs to be told.
What role do you think Anne was playing when she made those comments?
A stuck-up bitch. Everyone's trying to please her.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is that I think...
I am done pleasing the bitch.
Well, you don't need to call her a bitch.
I do, she is. I'm done pleasing her. So from now on, she apologises, which I know she's not going to do, or she doesn't apologise. And if she doesn't apologise, then it is done. I ain't going to cook for her, I ain't going to clean for her, and quite frankly, she in this house doesn't exist to me.
I don't believe it's right to call anybody a bitch or a cunt.
Why? I'm not going to get in an argument with anyone about this. This is how I feel. And at the end of the day, what Anna's done is hurt me.
I think that's more to the point.
And bringing all this, and I appreciate you taking me to one side, but having to go outside and listen to half a dozen people tell me how I should feel, how I should approach it, what I should say, what I should do. Quite frankly, everyone can blow it up their arse.
This week, it's a triple eviction. Andrew, Daniel, Johnny and Shane J or Courtney all face the public vote. Who stays? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 6 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Andrew, add 02. For Daniel, add 05. For Johnny, add 10. For Shane J or Courtney, add 14. Calls to the long number will cost 50p plus your network access charge. Calls to the short number will cost 50p. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please, don't try to vote if you watch on catch-up or outside the UK. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Will and Grace and Karen and Jack are putting the funny into Fridays on Channel 5. Join the gang when the new season continues tomorrow night at 10. Who is the real Gemma Collins, though? And can she be GC when it's all toned down? Celebrity 100% Hotter, The Big Challenge is brand new next.